Inheritance. For object-oriented programming, classes are convenient because they can be reused for different objects. However, it's not always the case that you need a carbon copy of a certain class. Sometimes, you need to create a class that has many similar attributes and methods while still being unique. It's a similar concept to inheriting certain features from your parents. Sure, you might look a lot like your mom, but there are some key differences that distinguish your face from hers. The children of the parent class are what we'd call subclasses. Using inheritance allows us to create subclasses based on the parent classes. We can modify it as much as we like, and the parent class won't get affected. Let's have a new example. Let's say you want to make a master list of all the users and admin of your website. Let's create a class for our users called User. This will be our base or parent class. Next, let's create a subclass or a child class. Let's call it Admin. This subclass will inherit from our base class. Class Admin would have the same properties as class User. Let's add two variables, A_1 for admin account and U_45 for a user account, and create objects for our base class admin and subclass user. Let's show the username and password of variable A_1 and variable U_45 by calling the methods display1 and display2. Next up, we'll learn about overriding methods. Inheritance helps us create objects with different class variables and methods for our subclasses. We've already demonstrated how this is done in the previous example. This time, let's change or override a method. If you add a method in the subclass with the same name as a function in the base class, the inheritance of the base method will be overridden. In this case, let's use the init method for the subclass. Let's say that the admin needs to input a code before they can log into their account, while the user only needs to input their username and password. Class admin will not be inheriting the init method of the base class. That means the method has been overridden. We can also use the super method to give access to methods and properties of a subclass. The super method returns an object that represents the base class. And that's it for now. In this lesson, we learned about inheritance, method overriding, and the super method.